Can you hear me, Ashley?
Hi, Erin.
Hey, do you want to pass me the control so you can get going?
I'm on my phone, so I just want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Okay.
I usually use my computer. There it is. Okay. And then make host. Okay.
You are the host now. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. And you have my cell phone number. If you
Yeah.
need anything, you can just let me know.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ashley.
You're welcome.
When
Have
is
a
your
good
last
meeting.
day?
What's that?
When is the day?
Oh, well, I'm due on the 5th, but both my other two sons came early on May 5th.
The 5th of May?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Gee,
but my other
okay,
two, my
okay.
first came 5 weeks early, which was this past Wednesday, and my second came 3 weeks early. So we're expecting more like mid-April.
Okay. Well, don't push it.
I'm trying not to.
All right.
It's definitely
Thank
getting
you.
harder to push. So.
All right.
All right. Okay. Hold on. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Ashley.
Yep.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Michael. How are you?
Good.
Everyone's still joining. I'm going to give them a couple minutes. No, Ken just wanted to get something to drink. What else? Just Alex. Okay. Okay, it looks like we might only have one other person joining us, Reggie. So I'll just wait for him to log on and then we'll get going. And also for Ken to come back.
All good. I'm like dealing with email here anyway. I haven't been to one of these, so I'll just sit here.
Oh, this is your first Climate Smart meeting?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me get my volume because it's kind of hard to hear. Wait, today just got away from me. I was getting ready to get up and then I was like, oh, it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. Same here.
Hey, Ken.
Hi, Aaron.
A couple people are not going to make it, Alex and Jess. Reggie's supposed to make it initially, so I would just give him another minute or so to join us and then we'll get started, okay?
Okay. I just had to go in and get a fresh cup of coffee.
That's what I need.
I would not do that to myself at this time, even though I'd love to right now. I was just thinking about that, like how nice a cup of coffee would be, but I can't drink it at this time. Good for you.
So who else are you expecting?
Reggie Earls. I guess we can start without him. It seems like you want to start without him, Ken.
What I'm down is virtually attending.
All right. All right, so we'll start at 6:04. So I did submit the application, Ken. So I'll kind of go over things, Michael, since this is your first meeting. So we're actually at a point where we, did I get a chance to send you the agenda, Michael?
No.
No, I'll send it to you, sorry.
No.
We're at there's quarterly submissions and we actually just passed one. It was April 2nd. We had to submit by.
Okay.
So I went ahead and submitted the projects we were working on, the action items. And which basically were the National Regional Climate Plan. Ken, that's the one you changed from drawdown to pollinator, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Yeah,
have it.
and then the community greenhouse gas inventory. So you submitted a report for that. I couldn't actually go in and see it. That was pretty good. That was 16 points, Ken. Thank you.
Yeah. Once I looked at what some.
One of these-
It looked real easy. You just take what they did back in 2010 and spiff it up and put a new chart in and you're home free.
Okay.
I mean,
One of these days I'm gonna get you. One of these days I'm gonna sit down with you and you're gonna show me how to do those greenhouse gas inventories, right?
right, after you get your degree in chemistry, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Okay. The NRI was submitted, that was 10 points, and two more things which I did not realize. And again, Ken, I have to say thank you. The reducing greenhouse gas emissions from the government facilities, 40 points, 40. Thank
Well, that's what
you.
we started working on last summer, but ran out of time. So,
Mhm.
now that it's, 6 months later, we had enough time to bring that up to what they wanted. Hopefully it'll dazzle.
Well, well, thank you very much for that. That was actually 40 and then 15 for the government vehicle. So we actually submitted like 84 points.
Yeah,
Oh, and the farmer's market is on there too, for 3 points.
yeah. Well,
So
some of those
87
things,
points.
we've already gotten points for, we just had to update. Like,
Oh, okay.
I mean, the streetlights we had points for, but they wanted more documentation this time around. So we
Yes.
need more
Yes.
documentation. Same with, we had points for the farm festival, but that was for last year. Now we got points for the farm festival this year, but that's just, those aren't additive.
You're right. You're right. That's only, yeah. Okay. So deflate my bubble a little, but still a good submission. Pretty good. We're still at bronze, and I think I'm comfortable that we'll stay there. Are you, Ken?
Well, I hope so. We'll see what Dazzle has to say.
All right.
But that's,
Hopefully Dazzle will dazzle us.
get those results in May, and then we have a month or so to, to fix things if they're not correct and resubmit them in.
Yeah.
In July.
Yes. All right. So that said, Melinda Herzog reached out to me about the Climate Stewards Volunteer Program. And there are some students, it looks like, I thought maybe it said Cornell, but it might be with Cornell Cooperative, where they're actually going to develop a climate change engagement and education plan. They're going to create a template for that to help municipalities. And I jumped on it and said, include Woodstock on that. So she's getting me in touch with some students to do that. So any comments on that, or?
No, we'll see what
I
happens.
don't really, yeah, I'm not really sure what's involved with that. So I'll have to read the action plan submission and see what's going on and see what they want to do. From, it looks like they're going to do some kind of template for us to use, but we'll have to look at that. Oops.
So what about your other project with Melinda?
The resiliency tool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I realized I was just going over stuff and I didn't update that for the last submission and I dropped the ball on that. Because
Is
I
that
actually, Hmm?
Is it done?
It's done. The tool's done. We have to go in and look at the, Ken, I'm so sorry. Did I not? Let me get the resiliency tool. Yes, the tool is done. It's a spreadsheet and you basically plug, and I'll email that to you also, Michael. And you plug stuff into it and it has a bunch of formulas and lookups and I haven't had a chance to look at it, as you can tell, as I'm stumbling over my words, but it's done. So I will send that to you, Ken. And Michael, I'll send that to you, even though you're not asking for it. I'm just gonna send it to the group.
Is there going to be a report to the town board?
They presented, oh wait, I stand corrected. I think it's gonna be. Ken, you're so good with the questions. Keep me on my toes. Bear with me. I think it got pushed back because of stuff going on with the town board. So I'm looking to see when the presentation is going to be. I believe it got pushed to May, but I could be wrong on that. And it was presented already, March 5th. It was a month that started with an M. That's why I got confused. March 5th, it was presented. I had a weird feeling this was delayed though. Let me confirm that. Presented to the board. When? Yeah, I think this got delayed. I'll have to check into that and let you know, Ken. That's a good question. And I'll send it to you. So anything else on the climate resiliency tool?
I'm just wondering where it is.
All right. All right. I think the thing that's coming up with the WEC is we were talking about doing a climate action plan and partnering with the town of Olive. And there's been some meetings and discussions about Olive is going for their bronze certification. And in the process, they're going to work on an open space plan. And Alex couldn't make the meeting tonight. Alex, the chair of the Environmental Commission, the WEC. But she kind of liked the idea of an open space plan for Woodstock and wanted to discuss kind of the overlap or if we should focus our efforts on just one of those things or both. I haven't had a chance yet to really look at the open space plan. I do know how they kind of went about it initially, or how they're going about it initially. They went to the assessor site and they basically looked at all the properties that fell into like 5 or 6 categories of vacant land, undeveloped land, etc., which actually I thought was a good idea. But I'm not that.
She'll talk about that on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to, I mean, it's unfortunate because we don't have a big group tonight, but I wanted to see if that was something that the group kind of wanted to pursue in together with the climate action plan. The climate action plan is a pretty big action. So I just didn't know if we were biting off more than we can chew. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Give a little context
depends
on what that is.
What they're going to do with the climate action plan.
The climate action plan, have you had a chance to go to the website, the Climate Smart Communities website?
Right now I'm looking at it. That's
okay.
why my eyes are, that's why my eyes are over on this other
That's
screen.
okay. Actually, you know what I should do is I should just maybe share my screen and pull it up. That might make more sense.
Yeah, I don't know if you have organized anywhere, like which ones you currently have going for, hoping to do in the future, that kind of thing.
It can be I'm trying to share my screen right now. Let me know if you guys can see this.
Yep. We have your
Okay.
browser.
All right. So this is our application. One way that's a little bit easier, I've found for me at least, Michael, to go through it is to use these filters here. So I looked at the completed and the must revise, and then it just showed me, and I went through everything that we just kind of submission. So we want to look for the open space. Is that, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Did you have a question, Michael, or was I just going to show you how to do it?
We were talking about a plan, climate plan or something like that.
An action plan. Okay. So it is, I'm trying to cheat and see which one it is. I think it's one of these. So there's a community climate action plan and there's a government operations one. So we submitted, this is the one, the community climate action plan. You can see here it says must revise. We submitted it. And I believe this was me throwing, as Ken says, I threw pasta on the wall just to see if it would stick, and it did not stick. So you can scroll down once you're in here, you can scroll down and you can see, yeah, okay, that's what this is. This is what we submitted. I submitted the green guide, which was the dates that it was uploaded. This is when we were going from. I should really get these off of here. In fact, I might even just do it while we're on the phone right now, or while we're on this call. Oh, I can't do it because anyway, sorry, never mind. I have to get back to that now. So I apologize, I'm all over the place. Here we go, climate action plan. So I submitted our green guide, which was not a satisfactory. What you do is come up here to the top where it'll say action submission. There'll be a link here. You click on that. That brings up their kind of requirements doc of what they want you to go through and submit.
Okay.
It goes through these ABCDs. Are you following me?
Excuse me?
Are you following me or am I?
I am. Yeah, I got you.
So usually once I'm familiar with it, I'll read this once through to become familiar with it. And I just scroll down to F, which tells you what to submit. Right there.
And
And that'll tell you
more definitive goals and such.
Yeah. So this and this will basically tell you the nitty gritty, you know, what you actually have to submit in order to get points for it. So we have to do what we've sorry, the Zoom call is over my window and I don't know how to do it. The climate action plan is a pretty big ask. It's 16 points, which tells you it's a lot. They have offered funding, and other towns have hired consultants and paid them we've heard anywhere from $40,000 to $100,000 to do the climate action plan. Some towns have just done it themselves. So we are debating right now what to do. We don't really have a grant writer, so it's challenging. But we were leaning towards looking at the Rhinebeck Community Action Plan and kind of borrowing from them and tweaking it to our town, which some of the other towns have done. I've reached out to the Rhinebeck coordinator and she's been really nice and helpful and telling me about how she did things. She actually did it herself, but she's pretty intelligent person who has a background in this sort of thing. So
I'm happy to help with that. You want me to help?
Really? Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
great.
I mean,
is that kind of like your wheelhouse?
Yeah, I mean, this is like, yeah, I can help with that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to look over that requirement stock, and then the stuff that's on here, I'll have to take it out because it's old and I should have never put it in there. And I'll just clean up this submission, and then maybe if Michael, if you and I want to talk offline, if you want to talk about some ideas that you have for it. I don't want to wait until the next monthly meeting just because I feel like that's too long. I've been dragging my butt on this. Is that cool? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Right.
you ought to give Michael the access to the full website so that he can look at what we actually submitted.
Yes. So Ken's role, in case you haven't figured it out, Michael, is he's got the good ideas and I just kind of babble and wait for him to say stop. So I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Because what we're looking at here is, is the old submission, right?
yes, yes. Well, yeah, I was looking at the requirement stock. That's why I was in there.
Yeah. In order to see the
I have
stuff
the
that we
thing
did
pulled
submit,
up, so.
he'll have to have access to the back end of the website.
Yeah, so so right here, I'll put you in here and I'll put your email. Can I use the email address that I currently have for you, Michael?
Yeah, yeah. Please, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. I think you
All right,
have,
so
like,
I'll
my
go in and
personal
add you
one,
these.
So.
Yeah, as a contributor. There we go.
Yeah, let me just make sure I have what I have.
Oh, I'm classified as an order. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I figured if I get hit by a bus, then you know.
Jason doesn't like you to talk that way.
It doesn't. Yeah, because you know somebody's got to make dinner. I'm not good with my phone. I'm trying to go onto my phone, Michael, and
I can just shoot you an email reminder or something, but I mean, I can pull
that's
up
good. All right.
the look. Yeah, what
All
I'll
right.
do is I'll look at this and get a sense of what it entails too, you know, because if it is like, you know, something where it goes beyond volunteer time, like you're saying, you know, where people are hiring out people, I don't know. That
Yeah.
should at least be the first like kind of decision on it, I would think. But I mean,
That would be
but
great.
it's really like how much time I have, because also like it's something like I would do for someone else probably, or consider doing for someone else. So let's just see.
Yeah. And if it's something where you look at it and you realize, you know, you could do maybe part of it, but you would need us to, you know, jump in, then we would definitely be open to something like that. I don't want you to have, I don't think one person should do the whole thing. I think it's a bit much.
That's
But
what I told
but
Alex,
let's
is
definitely,
other support, other plans from other towns, you just click and paste whatever you want. I mean, it's just.
I don't have a problem with that because I'm towns are doing it, so I don't have a problem so much with it. I just would like to make it, I don't know.
Well, sure. I mean, we can do our own unique one, or we can just follow the template and click and paste.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's got to decide what they want, what their climate action plan is. I mean, what it is they're trying to achieve.
Yeah. What are you trying
Yeah,
to
and I think we're all a little fatigued right now, but anyway. Michael, one thing I just want to show you on this website is what I do is if you just go to participating communities here. And then you can actually go to this by certified action down here. And if I'm trying to, which one that was, if you want to see like who has done,
Oh, that's cool. It's under 2.
yeah, this is how I kind of go when I say, well, what are they looking for? I go and I look and I see what another municipality has actually submitted.
And you're talking
I'm
about
trying to see
the
climate.
community action plan. It's under the section 2.
Oh, it's under
inventory
2.
emissions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, right there. So then I would just click it here and go to filter, and then the map comes up with, these are all the communities that have done it. And then I would just go into one, like, oh, where's Rhinebeck? It's got to be right here. Red Hook, excuse me. And then you go into view report and you can actually go in and see their, so this is actually Red Hook's and it's the contact person, and it's all the things they have submitted. And then I would just go to climate action plan. Here's the community, and you can see they've done a PDF. And here's the resolution probably of their town board submitting it. So this is what I do to kind of get an idea for what they're looking for, what they've approved, and what they're looking for in addition to that requirements doc. Does that help?
Yeah. I mean, I can look into that and see. I mean,
Okay.
work with this
Have
stuff
a look-see and
all the time. So like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't usually write such plans, but I think I'm probably know everything that everybody's talking about anyway. So I'll look at
Okay,
it.
good.
Are you
All right, thank you.
doing all these other things too, like the greenhouse gas inventory?
So Ken, who's on the call, he submits these reports. He's our
Yeah, those
greenhouse
are all
gas
done.
guru. And so, yeah, if you want to look at his reports and if you want to find errors with them, I'll give you $5 for every error you find. Because honestly, like, I don't understand it. We don't understand it. Ken does it. We're like, yay, it gets submitted and we get approved. And we just say, thank you, Ken.
Well, you have to be able to see what has been submitted, not just what is on the public website, because the stuff we submitted during the April 2nd is all new.
Right.
So that you have to be able
Yes.
to go in from back end to
Yes.
see what the new documents are. Otherwise, I can just send them to you. I mean, it's probably better just to take them off the website if you can get in there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right.
Is the
All right.
Woodstock government doing a greenhouse gas inventory?
Yeah, I've already done it.
Ken does it. So,
Okay.
Ken used to be on the town board. Ken, this is where it seems like really easy to you, and you're like any third grader can do this, but I'm gonna actually talk about it like a layman. So Ken does it because Ken understands this stuff really well. And
It's a helpful 240-page manual with charts and formulas and graphs, appendices and tables that lead you through the process.
and Ken used to be on the town board and that, so they're very familiar with him. So when it comes to this kind of stuff, they trust Ken enough to say, okay, he's got a report going, it's good, it can be filed with the town. Does that kind of answer your question, Michael?
No, I was more just curious if which of these things that I'm looking at you've done already. That's all.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's fine.
All the greenhouse gas stuff.
You know, hopefully when we get through this process, they'll say you're done with greenhouse gas emissions. But we've already tried that 4 times. Well, this is our fourth shot at it.
Oh, it's the 4th time you've submitted an inventory?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, because you had something in it, Ken, and they came back and said, what was it? The one thing that you didn't include?
Well,
come on, Ken.
We just first submitted carbon dioxide. No, you can't do that. You got to have nitrous oxide. You got to have methane.
That's what it was.
Well, we did those calculations.
Yeah. Can you believe?
The difference was 12/100ths of 1% in our effective carbon dioxide. And then they said, well, you don't have it structured according to the LGOP, the local government operation procedure. You got to have these stationary combustion and mobile combustion and scope 1 and scope 2. Well, that's what we did this last time. We got that all.
Oh. I'm sorry I wasn't around because dealt with that stuff before. So, oh well.
And that's what the 240-page manual explains how to do. The numbers didn't change. They just had to rearrange them all.
Yeah.
Add some.
Okay.
But that's all documented now in the what's been put on the website. And once you have the access to the website, you can get all those documents.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Cool. Well, actually, that is all that I had on my list to go over. Was there anything you guys wanted to talk about? Ken, is there anything you want to talk about?
No, I think, we're waiting for May to see what they say about what we submitted.
Okay. Michael, is there anything you wanted to, I know you said you'll take a look at that climate action plan, which would be great. I'd love to hear what you have to say about that. Was there anything else that you wanted to?
No, let me do that and look around here, and I don't know, we can set up a time
Okay,
if you want.
okay,
I don't know when
sounds
the
good. I will add you
regular,
to,
I don't know when the regular meeting time is on this, because I thought it was like Wednesdays or something, and then I got the email today saying it's tonight.
so I apologize. It's changed because I'm having a hard time getting people without conflicts. So it is now the first Monday of the month.
Okay.
So that's what today is. The Environmental Commission is the first and third Wednesday. So that way we'll have this meeting 2 days before the Environmental Commission meeting.
Okay.
So
First and third ones.
we were having them on the same night. It was too long. It was like 4 hours. And so I apologize. I've been moving this meeting and, but I think this is gonna stick now. The first Monday of the month is good for everyone. So
No,
supposedly,
it's good. I'm just trying
You
to
as you
think of
can-
time, my time, like how much time I can for these types of things, because I'm also like
okay.
doing some other things. So
Like you have a life and a job. How dare you?
yeah, but other like I mean I do energy stuff all day, every day, and then like a couple like I've been talking with the county about stuff too. So
Okay.
only
the
so
county's
much
gonna-
time. What?
County's gonna grab you up, man. When they find out what you can do, they're gonna be like, oh, we can use him. He's a resource. They're gonna steal you from us, right, Ken?
They might.
We'll see what happens, but this type of like the climate action planning and this type of stuff is fun and interesting, so it's cool.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're a lot more fun. I promise. All right, it's 6:31. I'm gonna call the meeting then. I will follow up and send those things. Ken, I will send you the resiliency tool. I have it right here in front of me. And I will follow up with you guys. And if nothing
All
more,
right.
we see each other Wednesday.
Cool.
Hey,
Thank you very much for coming.
all right. So
Bye.
long. See if we can get out of here.
Yeah, you and me both. Don't want to pin it.
I've got my screen.
All right, I'm gonna close it out and I think it might stop it once I do this, all right? I don't know, good luck. Yeah, that Ken's gone now. Really?